G'day, how you going? I wanted to follow up on this important topic of being less wrong. What do I need to do each and every day in my never-ending attempts to solve for that? Well, let's be clear about something. Markets don't care what I think. I like to believe I have well-formulated, robust opinions for what's happening today in various asset classes and in the world and where we might be heading. But markets don't care what I think. A stock doesn't know that I own it. A currency doesn't care if I think it's going up or going down. And the same applies to each and every one of the hundreds of financial instruments that I'm looking at each and every day. From commodities to stocks to stock indices, credit, bonds, spreads, curves, rates, central bank pricing, currencies, of course, commodities, I think I mentioned. I'm looking at all of them. And the reason the journey to being less wrong starts first, foremost, and always with price is because price pays. Price is how we keep score. And if you pay attention, Mr. Market will always tell you what to do. Now, to be clear, most days, and this is before I've opened an email or read any news, most mornings when I'm going through all these different financial instruments, they're pretty much where you expect them to be, or they're trading in some kind of range. But what I'm trying to hunt down, and you find them maybe a handful of times a year, what I'm trying to hunt down is firstly, a consensus that markets are not confirming, because everyone's either limit long or limit short that particular asset. And a consensus markets are no longer confirming means an awful lot of people are going to be wrong, particularly if that consensus is embedded across a range of different asset classes and sectors. And the second thing I'm trying to hunt down when I'm looking at all my Bloomberg worksheets is a breakout in any asset class for reasons that nobody can explain. Because the golden rule of trading is the less observed, the better the trade. And I think that often applies to many of the best investments as well. So the less observed means less crowded, at least to begin with, the better the trade. So what am I telling you? The journey to being less wrong never stops. And if at any time, for any reason, I find that what I want to believe and my theories for how the world works become too decoupled for too long from price, then there's no escaping it. I'm wrong, and I need to start my work all over again. So in my next video, this time next week, we'll cross the hall to the library, and then we'll talk about the second step to being less wrong. Be well, invest well, and I'll see you later.